Peace and love, everybody. I'm doing quite a few videos tonight. But what we're going to discuss is right now we are going to talk about elements. The elements in astrology: earth, air, water, fire. In astrology, in Western astrology, you have 12 signs. Each element is connected to three signs. Well, three signs are connected to each element. I'm saying it backwards. Um, Three signs are connected to each element. So, three signs are connected to earth, three signs are connected to air, three signs are connected to water, three signs are connected to fire. In my opinion, every element has their aspect or their area of genius. You have the air signs. The air signs are Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. And in astrology, in Western astrology, they break it down even further. They break it down even further to the cardinal, what they call the cardinal signs, the mutable signs, and what they call the fixed signs. It goes further and further, deeper into the rabbit hole. But those are the three air signs: Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. Air signs are thought of to be the intellectuals of the zodiac. Me personally, I can see why they say that, but I don't find them to be intellectual. I'll just say it. There's no hate, no shade on the air signs, but I'm just being honest. Because I feel like every element has their own aspect of genius. I'm going to go into the aspects separately in separate videos on what I find is the genius of that specific element. But that's the air signs. Those are the three air signs. Then you have the fire signs. The fire signs are Aries, Sagittarius, and Leo. And I'm not saying these in order, by the way. Because if I was saying it in order, I would say it in order from the cardinal down all the way to the fixed. So, and I would say it in order because in Western astrology, the first sign is Aries. You go from Aries, and the last sign is Pisces. You keep going down until you get to Pisces. Not like how on the Gregorian calendar, the first month that we encounter in a new year in the Gregorian calendar, which is incorrect. But the first one is Capricorn with January. But moving right along, the fire signs, as I mentioned, are Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Then you have the earth signs. The earth signs are Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. Then you have the water signs: earth, air, water, fire. You have the water signs. The water signs are Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Each element, some elements go together easier than others. You have air and fire that tend to go together and mesh easier, have a different capacity of understanding. Fire needs air to spread. You see what I'm saying? Then you have water and earth that tend to be elements that tend to go together, even though you'll see a mixture of all of this when you see people's relationships or in your own relationships. But those elements tend to, for the most part, have a basic general understanding of each other. What's interesting, though, in Western astrology is that the opposite of each sign tends to be in the elements that seem to generally go together. For example, Cancer is a water sign. Capricorn is an earth sign. Water and earth tend to go together, right? Water, the earth needs water. and vice versa. They all work together. But Cancer and Capricorn are opposites. Virgo is an earth sign. Its opposite is Pisces, the water sign, earth and water. Aries is a fire sign. Its opposite is Libra, air, fire and air. So it's very interesting how these elements can go together and how they can also conflict. Hmm. Let's see, because I'm just spitting off the top of the dome right now. I'm trying to sorry, I heard a noise. I'm trying to figure out where I'm gonna go next with this. Because there's so much to cover. There's so much to cover. And I'm constantly still researching, still learning new things all the time. Um, but the elements are very interesting. And all of these elements are necessary in our everyday lives. You know what I mean? In our everyday lives, to even eat, you need all the elements. You need the air, you need the water to help the plants and the food grow. And even if you don't eat a lot of plants, the animals you eat plants. And that helps them grow. You need the fire to help cook, heat up your food, different things. We need all these elements, and all the elements, although different, all play their role and play a part and all work together cohesively. You can learn a lot from nature and the elements. It's very interesting. Water is very powerful. Water is like a silence. It has a silent power to it. Kind of like if you watch the water waves at a beach. The water waves could knock your ass down no matter how heavy you are. But it goes through these different movements. And a lot of water signs tend to go through these different emotions, emotional movements. A lot of water signs are known to cry a lot. Water, you see? Fire, very feisty energy, causes destruction, but causes destruction so things can be rebuilt. Fire is a very hot energy, temperamental. A fire can be very small. You do something slight, it'll grow and be and get more powerful, more ferocious. Fire is very ferocious. Air is interesting because air comes in different forms. Well, really, water comes in different forms because air is water in the gas form. um, but air is very interesting. We need air to breathe. But air can't be contained in one space most times. Um, Air is so necessary. Oh my gosh. Air is necessary. All the elements use air. I said, oh, Earth. Ah, how can we forget Earth? We can't forget Earth. The Earth is very powerful as well. The Earth has a still power like a tree, like a beautiful tree that stands still, but is very essential and necessary. The tree houses animals. The tree grows flowers or fruit or food for people. So you can't underestimate the power of the stillness of the earth and the trees or the things that come from the earth. So I just wanted to just give a brief short video, brief synopsis about the elements, how they all work together, how they all need each other, and how the and how they're categorized in Western astrology, the different elements. All right, y'all. Feel free to comment, like, subscribe. I appreciate it all. Peace.